Hey, and what is up everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today's video, I bought this 1970 Dodge Charger RT, and today we're just going to be customizing it, showing y'all how to do this build that I have in mind. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Alrighty, so I did have someone in the comments on one of my previous videos give me some tips and tricks and some hints that maybe more viewers would like to see. So I am going to start basing my videos off what y'all want. I really need y'all to tell me if there's something wrong with my video. Tell me. I want to improve. I want to make content that y'all will enjoy. So first off, here is a little walk around of the car. This is a dealership. It is stock. This is how it comes in the dealer. The purple, I'm not really a huge fan of it, although I do like the black, so we are going to keep the black on the back. We're going to probably change the colors, the rims, the engine. We're either going to supercharge it or turbocharge it. The headlights are hidden. That's just how it comes. And yeah, alrighty. So here is the startup for this car. And then we're going to kind of drive it around, see how it drives already, and then we'll take it to the shop. So here's the startup. That is pretty good in my opinion. And definitely one of my favorite startups by far. The classic cars, they just have the best startup. And I guess it's time to drive to the shop, but while we're driving to the shop, we'll kind of just see how it drives. So we're revving it right now. I'll give it about an 8.5 out of 10 with the rev. I like it. It's not bad. And one thing for certain, it gets up and going, but it's not crazy fast with the acceleration. So like here, we'll go down that way to the stoplight, and then we'll come back around to the shop. So let's see how fast this thing accelerates. Oh, nice, a little burnout there. And it gets up to speed pretty quickly. Brakes, it could be better. If there was kids, I would have hit them. But anyways, there was no kids, so that's always good. But yeah, let's head to the shop, and we will get started with customizing this thing. Here's the blinker. Blinker's down there, and then whenever you turn on the headlights, it comes out of the grill, which I find really, really, really cool. Alrighty, so we are here at the shop, and we're gonna turn this thing into a beast. I mean, it's already quite a beast, but I definitely want something a little nicer than this, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now, another thing that comment pointed out is y'all wanted to see how I make my vehicles, so that's what I'm gonna show y'all right now. So we're gonna go into customize, we're gonna go to paint. Now there's a lot of, oh, that's a weird color. That is weird. I don't want to go with the basic green. Black and the red doesn't look bad, but we could do something different. Now, I'm thinking kind of going for a maroon color, kind of. So if we kind of go for the red, a little darker, maybe like kind of, I don't know. Kind of like that, I guess. Maybe, yeah, make it that. Okay, so the top row is going to be 359. The second row is going to be 100. And then the third row is going to be 28. We're going to go ahead and purchase. It is $500. And then we are going to go to performance. Now, performance, we want to make this thing quick. So we are going to max it out with the stage 3. And then I think we're going to turbocharge this thing. We're going to max it out as well, stage 3. And then brakes. Brakes were a huge issue. So we're going to go ahead, reduce the weight just a little. And then grip tires. We need grip tires for the handling and braking because the braking is still pretty rough. Transmission, we're going to do the race transmission since we just have everything else upgraded. Now, before we do the rims, or before we do the suspension, I have rims in mind. I'm not sure it's these, the classic ones. I think it's in maybe Stance. No, I think it's, I can't remember, maybe Street. I have rims in mind. Give me 1 second to find these rims. Okay, so I think the closest thing they have to what I'm looking for, is gonna be something like this. Maybe we'll change the color too. We might change the color to, it depends on what rims we pick. But there's a lot of good options. It's really hard to choose. I was going to go with these, but now that I look at them, they kind of look goofy to me. I want to go with something kind of like this. I like these rims. And, like, we're going to lower this thing, like, a lot. It's going to be lowered a lot. I think we should at least attempt it. So, I think we're going to go with these. They are in the VIP section, and they're kind of in the middle, but they're $1,250. So we're going to go ahead and buy those. And then I'm going to go back into paint. Maybe we could do a white color. So I kind of want to see what white looks like. We might go with that, not going to lie. We're gonna go with the white, and we still have the black stripe behind the car. Now that we are in suspension, okay, so I do want to lower this more than I usually do, so that means we're gonna have to mess with wheel width, camber, and all of that. So, I think we are gonna go, I guess, as low as it can go. Or maybe just a little bit higher, like kind of, I mean, that's not terrible. Now we do need to fix this, so we'll fix that with all the camber and stuff. So the front suspension is going to be 3154. I'm going to assume the same for the back suspension. Yeah. We're going to do the same, so we're going to purchase that. That is 1,000. Both for the stiff, it's going to be 3154, 3154, front and back. Now, wheel width, we are going to reduce it. Let's do 20. We'll reduce it -20. That is $250. Now, let's see where we're at. We still need to do a little bit of... Ooh. Oh, I forgot you can do this. Okay, we're gonna do 50. We're gonna increase the, just so that it doesn't look weird, because I felt like those tires were kind of small, not gonna lie. And then camber. Now, we don't want to make it too, like, noticeable, because I don't, like, it's a classic car. You don't do this to a classic car. You just don't. So I think we're gonna do 25, -25 on both sides. That's $1,000. Now let's see where we're at. So we're still experiencing this. Let's see, offset can fix this. Okay, so we're just gonna go in, and that seems to be where it ends. Yeah, and I think we're only gonna do that for, ooh, that camber's looking a little rough. Hold up, let's try 0 0 0. Okay, purchase. Okay, let's see how it is now. It's still kind of going in, but not as bad as it was. Now, wheel size, it does look a little weird. So maybe we're going to go with 35. Let's do 35. And hopefully that'll do this car some justice. Beautiful. This is turning out pretty nice. I like this a lot. Now, we got the... Yeah, in my opinion, that looks good. So 35 on the wheel size, camber 0, offset on the front 1, 2, 3. Steering, all of this I leave up to y'all. I'm gonna do all-wheel drive. I don't drift my cars. I'm not a huge drifter. Differentials, that's however y'all want to do it. Sometimes I mess with gearing, but for this car I'm not going to, because I'm not really going to be racing it either. This is mainly for car shows, in my opinion. That's how I build my cars. I'm not a huge like drag racer, but I will do a couple drag racing builds if that's what y'all want. Gearing, it's however you want it. And I think that's gonna be all. Alrighty, so we are pulling out of the shop. Oh, I need to turn this to daytime. Okay, I just turned it to 9 a.m. and it's a little under the weather, but I forgot how to change the weather in this game. Now, this car looks amazing. Um, I love the black stripe. The rims look good. Although maybe in the future, in like a future video, I might change the rims. I just wanted to go with something that matches the color, and it accelerates quickly. So I think we're gonna see how fast we can make this thing go. I mean, I'm obsessed with this. I'm sorry. It looks so good in my opinion. And it accelerates like crazy. Let's see how the brakes do. Now, I guess the top speed is not really high. Yeah, 134. Now, I'm sure you could change the top speed with all the differentials, the gearing and all of that, but I don't really mess with those. I don't really care. And I mean, like I said, I'm not going to be racing this thing, but if you are going to be racing this vehicle, you might want to mess with the differentials, the gearing, and the all of that other stuff. But I mean, not bad in my opinion. I think this was a great build. And hopefully this is something that y'all were looking for to kind of try and copy. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. The handling is really good on this, just so y'all know. Like, the handling is crazy good. Like, you turn this way, it'll turn that way, it'll turn. Like, it does not let up. The only thing is it's just not fast, which in my opinion, like I said, like, I'm not racing it. It's good for me, but if you are wanting to race it, make sure you you mess with those differentials, the gearing, and whatever else you have to do to make it a little bit quicker. Well, y'all, this is the final product. I'm I'm loving it. I hope y'all love it. It kind of goes in with the sky because of how white it is. But yeah, it looks really, really nice in my opinion. And definitely something you don't see every day in Southwest Florida. But if y'all do like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. Comment down below what else I should do, what other cars y'all would like to see. And go follow all my socials. Again, thank you to this guy for helping me out with with my videos. I definitely like feedback. It helps me know what y'all want to see. It helps me know what I need to do as a YouTuber that makes content for y'all. And yeah, but anyways, if y'all have any other questions, just leave them in the comments down below. And as always, y'all have a great rest of your day and goodbye.